have never been able to get very far. That's something that if people would actually be willing to watch and help me through, I would be willing to do more of. Um, but I just don't know the game well enough to, do solid streams of, oh, we know what we're doing, if that makes sense. So if I can figure out how to play it well, then I really want to do the first game so we can see Vault City. Yeah, I found something really interesting. Was that all of the oh, missiles are empty. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this with guns. So all of the fucking like NPCs in that you can actually type and talk to. Like you can in fucking like Where Winds Meet. Now like obviously their responses are not good AI quoted or anything. But it is interesting that they added that to such an old game. Damn, he went down soft, bro. I can help with them since I remember a lot. There's no way I'm playing them again. Those will forever be. Ah, I got you. Oh yeah, it's like ChatGPT basically. You can cheat the quest. Oh, you can? I didn't know that. I mean, the most I've done was convince a pretty lady that, I almost had her where she was like joining me. And then later I convinced another NPC that all the geese were spiritual animals out to kill him. Yeah, I noticed the fact thing. Whenever I started to make all the people in Heaven's Rest believe that the geese were like a spiritual animal that was out to kill them or out to like kill them if they didn't worship them. I didn't see any of them actually start to worship them, but I kind of wonder. Yeah, that's why I started that because I got killed by that son bitch. We need to plot a course and get to a space station where we can get some fuel for me. I'm running low on some liquids. Me too. The one by the river, he chased me like crazy. Right? Dude, if you go a little bit down that river, there's actually a goose, like, punish smacking a fucking bear who's got his head covered like this. I will fucking find that spot with you. And he's like fucking punish smacking this bear. And the bear's like bowing to the fucking goose. When I told the NPC that, they were like, "What? You're joking me!" And I was like, "No, I'm not fucking joking you, dude. I'll fucking take you there." They're like, "No, I won't go anywhere near that evil spirit." Why was the bear acting like that? And I was like, "I don't know." And I was like, I love that the NPCs are getting down with this with me. I don't know, dude. We gotta go back. What's time gates? What are you talking about? I don't know what a time gate is. So I haven't got out of Heaven's Rest yet. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter for me because I only play it like once a week. But I will keep my eyes on that. I do play also solo, so does that have a factor in those gates? Honestly, here's the thing. If they're asking you to advance the story for $10, $20, and it's a decent advancement that's going to get you through, like, what you would spend on a $20 game anyways for worth a story, I'm not against that. That game is so beautiful. I'm not against that. The devs put so much work into that that, like, they deserve to be paid for it. But if, and I don't know who owns that company, so again, I'm talking out my ass here. If it was made by AAA, you know, they're already paid beyond paid, then again, that doesn't factor. I played solo as well. It's just to advance the story, and I don't know if that's still a thing, but they timeable gate for us to reason when the game came out. Okay. I haven't seen that, Jordan, but that might have been a thing where it just came out, or it could be something where it's more, how to say this, where it's more like we gave you this game for free, so we want a little compensation to keep the game going. I'm not quite against that, because again, I would spend $60 on this game with the way the story is, with the way the graphics are, the way the story is, as a single player solo with extra added players, not a full MMO. I would totally have dropped 60 and played a Souls-like game like this. So, if I have to drop 60 at some point to buy an add-on or something, I'm not going to be mad. Because so far, I have already gotten a great story for free. Everstone Studio made the game, and it's the only game they made, but they're a division of NetEase Games, that's a Chinese company. So they have Chinese money. Well, I expected it to be a Chinese company and has Chinese lore. Do you think I'm going to be dropping a lot of money into them? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Also, I don't know if you're into gamer sups or like those powdered energy drinks. Check my panel down below. We recently got partnered with one called Dubby. I don't know where all they ship to, but check it out if they ship to you. Let me know if they don't, and I might be able to message the CEO. I haven't actually put that I'm sponsored yet on my streams because I haven't found the button. I apologize. And they haven't sent me the package. When the package comes in, that will be on there because I'll be drinking that every stream. For now, it's the burp. As for them having government money, yeah, they're China. I expect them to have government money. I mean, it's the way they fucking work. It sucks because it means that if they have a cool gaming company or something, I really have to think whether I'm going to want to support them because their money is government money. That said, if I find out the game company is a Japanese company or a company from any other nation, I usually will support them 100% because, again, that's not the same principle. And for those who don't know, if you invest in a Chinese company, their money pretty much goes back into the government. So watch how much you invest, like how much you spend in it if you do. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if this one is. When I get the package, I will let you know. Because if it is not full of taurine, then we will both be happy. Because that is actually the reason that I got it. It is supposed to be jitterless and like, you know, low crash rate and everything else. It's also supposed to be better than Gamer Supps, which has taurine. I don't remember, but it's also supposed to be vitamin laced, like vitamin heavy, not laced, sorry, but vitamin heavy, so you're not supposed to like, you know, take too much of it. But again, I will know more when the package arrives. Like, if you want to go to the site and read what's on the site, then you can probably go check that out. But me personally, I'll read the package when it shows up. Because you can say anything you want to say on your site and everything else, but usually what's on your package is more to what you actually have. At least here. But yes, I 100% agree. That's actually one reason I'm trying to get off of Mountain, or not Mountain Dew, but I'm trying to get off Monster. Is it gonna be better for me than Monster? If so, cool. I also do, as I am a partner, get a little bit of money towards me for you guys buying into this. So I know if that's a, you know, bonus to you trying it, cool. If it's, again, something you don't want, don't try it. But if, you know, supporting me is something you're down for, hey, that is something that is happening. I originally approached them about a sponsorship where, you know, they would send me a package, I would try it, maybe do an opening thing, and we would work something out with that. But they sent me back, hey, we actually checked out your like stream, and we would love to do a full partner with you. So I have a code with them for 30% off. Um, and that's something I can only use, and I also will get free product throughout the year whenever stuff comes up, and have like first options, things like that, which is really cool. I've never had a company, actually I've had one other company approach me like that, and that other company was a piece of shit, and only people who were here 8 fucking years ago or longer are going to know about that. Neurofactor is an all-natural decaffeinated extract from the fruit of the Kapha Aberic plant. I fucking ruined that name. The difference between that and caffeine, you'll feel the same levels of alertness, but you won't feel the caffeine drop after a while. I don't really need long-term memory or cognitive function, but I'm down as a writer. Any little bit can help. I currently have 2 books out. Well, sub out. They're on what I call pre-read on Web Novel. I decided to ignore their contracts because their contracts were horrifying. And instead, I am going to be getting them published. But I decided you guys can get a chance to check them out early. If you want to find them, Google Anomaly 715 or my brain just died. Twists of Verity. Verity. Not variety. I'll be over here in my caffeine corner. Neurofactor counts as cognitive enhancer, though, so be careful with how much you drink. Okay. I'm hoping it will be better for me than Monster, which is heavily taurine. Dr. Pepper does, like, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper does nothing for me. I can drink Mountain Dew like water. Again, one of the big reasons I want to get that out of my life. Holy shit, Creepy Reaper! How's it going? Have you reaped it?